Oh, I didn't see you there because my AI-powered cyber eye is currently charging in my steering wheel, so my peripheral vision is quite poor. We're continuing with AI, the Somnium files. We're going to load a game. Last time, we got Oda's ending. You know, I guess it was obvious, but I just thought of it now that Oda, she's named that because he's an otaku, right? Like, that's the meaning of his name. It's sometimes a little slow. Anyway, we're going to load this game. We got to his ending. His parents named him knowing his destiny. So, we learned all about Oda and his family. Now we're going to go back up to this Somnium right here, which was Oda's, where he had to save Iris from being killed. This is where we had a choice to make. The choice was green shelf or red shelf, which I don't know what the difference would be between the two. I guess that's what we're going to find out here.
Can you please take me with you?
Anyway, I guess we can just fast forward this since we've already seen it. Oda springs into action with super speed this time. You see, in this mode, he's the true hero of justice because he moves so fast that you can barely see him. I think we had to go to Iris to get some timies. I never interacted with the ice cutting machine, actually.
A machine used for cutting ice.
And we're continuing to not interact with that.
Iris is on the platform.
We could get some timies from Iris.
Tessa's catchphrase.
You know, when we picked ears, I thought that meant we were going to take Iris's ears, like, off of her head, like the cat ears, and then maybe Aiba would put them on. That is not what that is, though. That's not what that is.
Iris is on the platform.
All right, 3 timies. Okay. So what we had to do...
The ice on the floor is...
I suppose since we know what to do, we could try to probably go for some joke options. We know it's punch. Let's try sliding.
Leave it to me.
Yuri Katsuki?
Eros!
Good exhibition. That'll score high.
Oh, did that work too?
It would have been perfect if I had a tight black bodysuit.
Maybe you can do a Javier Fernandez routine next.
Those who don't fight won't survive!
It did work. A much more graceful way of removing the ice. So if we're talking about who is this polar bear,
He's too strong! It sucks!
there are not many characters we have seen that are this tall. So, who have we seen that's this tall? Well, there's Sosajima.
Glory of victory be yours!
There's Pewter. Renji would be, but he's dead at this point.
I suppose we have no choice but to find the glory of victory.
Date himself, but we assume it's not Date. I mean, considering the author, I probably shouldn't make that assumption. I would assume it's not Date in the polar bear suit, because I don't know how that would work. But there are not many characters left that could be tall enough to be wearing this suit. It doesn't seem like dignified enough for Sosajima, though, I would think. So, I don't know. Anyway, last time we looked at that plate, which got Oda to the green shelf. The red shelf looks like it's over there. There's like a plate and an oil drum. So how do we get Oda to the red shelf? Let's try interacting with the things next to it. Let's try oil drum. What do we got here?
Oil drum.
Can we do anything with it?
Is lying down.
We can roll, we can fill, we can smell. We don't have anything to fill it with. Let's try rolling it. Oh, too small. Oh no, she's doing it! Acetone?
Reset?
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
This is still my favorite visual of the game so far.
I don't want to die.
The polar bear drawing the knife.
I eventually stopped thinking. That's Tessa!
The oil drum is glowing with Tessa's burning spirit of justice.
Stand your ground! Onomatsu Shida cowers to no one!
Well, we got him to go to the red shelf. Yeah, there we go. We're going down the right path. We've shown the letter A on the drum.
I have to fight back with something!
I gotta turn on the electricity. So there's remote control over there. Take a look at this map. Plate, 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 forklift, frozen forklift, power board. It's over there.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Got 5 minutes and I'm feeling fine, Pewter. We're doing okay. Power board.
It appears to be a power panel.
Throw something, jump, or pray. Let's see. Well, I could trade 20 for 20. Let's jump and see what happens.
I can make it now. Ah!
She cannot make it now.
Sailing jump!
She's nowhere close to making it now.
Float!
Eh.
Enough. You've done well.
But not well enough.
It appears to be a power panel.
Well, maybe we should pray.
Please move! Miracles and magic are real.
No, they aren't.
Once again, the power of prayer didn't do anything.
It appears to be a power panel.
Well, one thing left to do, and that is to throw something. Do we have anything to throw? There's a bit of ice right there.
This is an ice-cold one.
Iba, aim for the switch.
Position target in the center and hit the switch. Position target in the center and hit the switch.
We did it. The power is on. And so is the heat.
Now it will move! I can't stand. I'm weak.
Oh, Oda.
Did he really help Iris like that?
Regardless of the truth, right now, I am Ota's last hope. I have to help him up.
This is annoying.
All right, let's help up the hero of justice.
You've got 4 minutes.
Final ep. Brave hero. True identity revealed? All right, Oda.
Ota looks frightened. He cannot stand.
Well, last time it was encourage, I believe, that we chose. Let's use a timey and let's try cheering him up.
Ota will feel the worth of Iris's peace when he grasps it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't run away now. I can't sacrifice Tessa. Awaken the soul!
Well, if that's what happened, should be blood all over the floor from the perpetrator. Unmask him.
Date, you've hit the limit. Time's up.
No, we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time.
Force shutdown.
Stop! Stop it!
I mean, I assume Oda did not unmask the polar bear in real life. So I don't think we could have learned what it was in here. Assuming that. But we got down the other path. Didn't end really any differently. Oda still got stabbed. But I mean, that's what happened in real life, so could this have ended any differently? It's not like you can change the world by changing the dream. Next day.
What were you thinking? You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
I was like in half, like we had half the time left, boss.
Any longer and you risk getting your mind completely taken over by the subject.
I know.
No, you clearly don't.
What does that mean, by the way? What would happen if, like, Oda took over Date's mind? Would Date get out of the machine with Oda's mind? Like, what does that mean, I wonder?
This isn't just about you, Date. If your consciousness erodes inside of Somnium, you put the subject in danger as well.
If I may? Fortunately, there were no abnormalities detected in the brainwaves after the sync. Date and Ota both read normal. Although, the timing was really close.
Stop saying that.
What was I supposed to do? You saw it, boss. You too, Pewter. I was about to see the culprit's face.
Not necessarily. We need to verify that Ota did, in fact, see the culprit's face.
It's true. If he never saw it, then this wouldn't mean anything.
That's the only way it could have ended up in his Somnium.
Well, Ota,
Maybe we should have asked you this beforehand, Oda. Did you see the polar bear's real face?
Huh?
you saw the killer's face at the warehouse, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see their face. If I did, I would have told you guys already.
You see?
I mean, I did try to get a look at them when the polar bear fell over. They looked like they were knocked out, so I tried to grab the head part. But as soon as I did, I got stabbed in my gut.
That is what we witnessed in his Somnium.
Yeah.
Oda, the bit with the poses and yelling about being hero of justice, did that happen too? How are you feeling?
I've been better. I'm still a little drowsy.
What about your stab wound?
My what? Oh, it hurts. It started acting up suddenly. Ow! It's because you grabbed me and forced me to come here, Date!
Don't blame me, that was Boss.
I'll sue you for this!
Oh, come on.
Or, how about this? Get me one of the straws Tessa used, and I won't sue you.
Yeah, why do you want that, Oda?
I see Ota is back to his healthy self.
Guess so.
About the hook and the polar bear's leg.
Ota, let me ask you something. When you were fighting the polar bear back at the warehouse, did the crane hook get stuck on the polar bear's leg?
Now that you mention it, maybe it did.
Yeah, it was like gushing blood, too.
Maybe.
It's like I told you, I don't really remember much. With all the tension and excitement and fear and adrenaline, my mind just went blank. But now that we're talking about it, I remember. Yeah, no doubt about it. The crane hook got stuck on the polar bear's left leg. And then, when the hook got pulled out, blood sprayed all over.
Date, I checked all of the hospitals in the metropolitan area. None have a record of a patient admitted after 3 a.m. with a wound to the left leg.
If what I saw in Somnium is how it happened in real life, that was a deep wound.
Okay, so we got to go to all the suspects and just yank their pants off. It's going to be some dirty work, but they never said being a detective would be pleasant.
Definitely would have needed first aid.
Perhaps a friend or accomplice helped them.
You think there are multiple killers?
That is not what I said. They may have helped the culprit, but not necessarily been involved in the crimes.
Why were you hiding that knife in your room?
Because I was scared.
Scared?
The killer could come here to finish the job.
But you didn't get a good look at their face, right?
But they don't know that. I had it prepared just in case. You know what I'm talking about, right, Date? Preparing in advance in case you might need it. Like making sure your room is nice and clean before you go to a party. Oh, sorry. You probably don't have any experience with that.
Oda, please. I assume Date has plenty of experience.
I have more experience than you.
He's clearly the face of an experienced man.
So
Who knows?
we know that the culprit has a deep wound on their left leg.
Who knows all about having to get his room clean before he's heading out. For later.
That information could be crucial in catching them.
Date, get out there. Look for people with an injured left leg.
All right. Remember that part in Deadly Premonition where York wanted George and Emily to take their shirts off? I mean, I guess it's going to be like that. Everyone in this room, I need to see your leg.
How exactly?
Can't you just go ask around or something?
Are you serious? Do you know how many people live in this city? What?
I thought about how many people live in this city and it made me dizzy. Thinking about all those pants I would have to remove. In a single day? How could such a thing be possible?
Date, what is the matter?
Date!
Are you alright?
Don't mind me. Probably just, some lasting effects from the concussion given to us by Oda. It's no problem.
Hey, this is
Oh, you're alive.
Mitsuki? What happened?
You drank too much at the club and passed out.
Liar. I remember everything until I collapsed in the control room.
You did something dangerous during the sink last night, didn't you? Your brain got overloaded and you passed out. That's what Pewter and Boss said.
You met them?
They brought you over. They said to let you sleep it off because you were tired from the investigation.
Don't you have school?
I'm off today.
Why? Today's Tuesday, you should have school.
You really can be an insensitive jerk, can't you? Taking the day off for mourning.
Oh, right, your parents. That's right, both your parents are dead. Sometimes it's easy to forget that.
I see.
So, happy Orphan Day? Happy Orphan Day. I mean, is that inappropriate? Did Boss and Peter say anything?
Oh, Date's brain is rotting away. He won't last long now. You should probably prepare for a funeral soon.
So they told you I'm completely fine, huh?
I detect no noticeable damage to your brain. You should not have any issue continuing the investigation.
Where's Oda? I mean, I don't actually want Oda to be here, but where is he?
He probably went back to the hospital.
Boss told Mizuki about Ota being synced. And about what happened at the cold storage warehouse.
Why did she tell her all that?
Mizuki was asking about the status of the investigation. The girl has lost both her parents. I am sure Boss felt that she deserved to know.
Time to get back to the investigation. My brain is all healed. Nothing to worry about.
Hey, will you take me with you?
I told you yesterday, Mizuki. I won't put you in danger like that.
But you're close to catching the culprit, right?
It depends on how you define close.
The killer has an injury on their left leg.
Oh, you heard about that?
Boss said you need to find them. Let me help you.
No, you stay here.
Date, don't you know how I feel? My parents are dead. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I don't do something, I'm going to go crazy. Date, please.
Mizuki.
Date, consider Mizuki's feelings. She is lonely. Mizuki has not been with Renji and Shoko for 4 years. But clearly, she still feels a bond to them. A bond that was broken by the murderer. With her parents gone, Mizuki has almost no one. She can only depend on one person now. You know to whom I am referring.
It's a sad situation when someone has to rely on Date. Mizuki, you want to come with me and yank some people's pants off?
Fine, let's go.
You're gonna take me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Date.
Here, wipe your tears. We're heading out.
Your shameful, shameful tears.
Date, I must admit, I am at a disadvantage. The clue that the culprit is injured on their left leg does not help me narrow down suspects significantly.
We need to revisit the scene. It's possible that we might find the culprit at one of the crime scenes.
Or ask around the city for further information.
Yeah, just walk around the streets yelling, "Does anyone have a grievous wound on their left leg? I need to see it. I am police." Anyone? Left leg. Anyone bleeding? So many places to go. Let us go to Bloom Park. You know, we do have X-ray vision. We can just look through people's pants. I mean, it's rude, but if it's for the investigation...
I remember telling you before that Bloom Park is an important part of my memories. Before it shut down, I came here a lot with Daddy and Mom. They fought a lot, but sometimes they got along.
Not often, but you know, sometimes.
Whenever we were here, it was one of those sometimes days. I remember it clearly. I was just a little girl, but it was so rare to see them laughing together. That's why I remember it so well. I remember riding the merry-go-round like this. Mom was standing right next to me. She was holding me, so I wouldn't fall.
Where was Renju when you were on the horse?
Daddy was on the outside taking pictures of me and Mom. He was on the other side of the fence with an old camera. Every time we passed in front of him, Mom and I would wave our hands. We sound like a happy family, huh?
He must have gotten good pictures.
No, actually. We tried developing them at the park, but they came out all blurry and out of focus. But Mom wasn't mad or upset or anything. She just started laughing. That might have been the first and last time the three of us laughed out loud together.
Have you come here before with friends?
Other than last Friday? Nope, I haven't. This place has been off limits for almost a decade.
Yeah, there's not really any reason for anyone to come here, except murderers.
Even if it wasn't, I don't think I would want to come back here.
Why is that?
How can I explain it? I guess I just wanted to keep that memory beautiful. I didn't want to ruin it or replace it with another. But in the end, it was replaced with the worst memory possible.
Did you go on any other rides?
I couldn't get on many of them because I was so little. But I did ride the Ferris wheel. And the panda ride. They're kinda tame now, but at the time they were really fun. I was having so much fun it felt wrong. Like it was too good to be true.
Say nothing.
Hey, Date. How do you define family?
Define it? You mean like being blood related?
That would mean you and I could never be family. Well, I guess that's okay.
It's okay.
This is what I think. A family is a perfectly ordinary relationship in the most ordinary way.
Huh?
Like, you say, I'm home, and you get a welcome home back. Doing those ordinary things automatically, without even thinking about it, is what a family is. That's why maybe me and Mom and Daddy weren't able to be a family. Our whole lives, we never could be ordinary. Even if I tried my hardest to be normal, it would just be awkward. Eventually, I got tired of trying. I killed them.
What?
I killed Mom and Daddy.
Metaphorically, right? What are you saying?
I was never a good girl. I didn't listen to Mom. I couldn't do ordinary things. That's why Mom hit me. And why Mom and Daddy didn't get along. And why they got divorced. Then Mom had to start working. And start doing business with dangerous people. If I was just a good girl, Mom wouldn't have been killed. All of this, is all my fault.
Why me?
Hey, haven't you had enough?
Why me?
Is this the first time we've seen a conversation with Shoko?
I'm not married, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's not just you, right? Doesn't every family have a tough time raising children?
Our child is abnormal.
Abnormal?
Ever since she was a baby. No child should cry at night as much as she did. No child should dislike buggy rides that much. No child should ask to be picked up and hugged all the time. She's still abnormal even now.
No child should be able to bench press a car, Date. You hear what I'm saying?
Other children would have learned to clean up after themselves by now. They would be studying, going to bed on time, waking up on time. Yet why is my little girl?
She sounds like a normal kid to me. Maybe the problem isn't with Mizuki. Maybe it's you.
I'm doing more than anyone.
So the haircut is very noticeable now that she's looking right at us. Just, you really want that sharp diagonal line just going up the forehead like that.
Our child is stupid, brain dead, abnormal.
Date, honey, you can't work her up like that.
What do you think?
I think she's loaded.
Well, I know that.
Let her get this off her chest.
All right. You should scold her.
Hey, Shoko, no. There, I scolded her.
That's not really what I had in mind. I'll take a drink.
You sure you aren't drinking too much, honey?
Well, someone here is, I think.
If you pass out, there's no way I can control her.
Where's Mizuki now?
Sleeping at home, not knowing that her mother is crying her eyes out because of her.
Let's listen to the rest of the story.
I quit my job for that girl. I threw away the career that I built with my own hands. I raised my child at the expense of my own life.
Yeah, that's kind of what most parents do.
But one little slap.
Are you hitting your kid?
There's nothing I can do. I have no choice. I know you should never raise your hand to a child. I know that. But I have a good reason. She doesn't listen to me, so what else am I supposed to do?
What the hell do you mean, what am I supposed to do? That's no reason to hit a child.
So of course she starts crying. And it's so irritating that I have to hit her again to get her to stop. And Mizuki cries and cries some more. Why are you crying? If you're gonna cry, why didn't you just listen to me in the first place? Then I wouldn't have to hit you. Stupid Mizuki.
This is some reasoning.
Stupid girl. It's not my fault. Everything is her fault.
Have you talked to Renju about this?
I'm trying. I'm trying harder than anyone. Why doesn't anyone see that?
I can't imagine why no one sees that.
Why doesn't anyone understand?
Date.
Yeah, I'll talk to Renju about this.
Suddenly it starts to become clear why Mizuki has been living with Date for 4 years.
It was my misunderstanding.
Oh, Renju's... this is the second time I think we've talked with Renju. The first time we spoke with him, he told us about how he was the accomplice to many Yakuza murders.
What do you mean?
I thought that mothers love their children unconditionally. But some mothers just can't do that. Well, no. Maybe she does love her. But she has a hard time of it. Shoko was never hugged by her mother. Not because her mother wasn't around. She was raised to never develop a sensitivity to affection. No hugs, no piggyback rides, nothing. Maybe that's why she doesn't know how to love Mizuki. When an animal raised in captivity gives birth, sometimes it just doesn't know how to raise its young. It's just like that.
It's quite a metaphor, Renju. I do feel bad about Shoko.
But that doesn't mean she's blameless in all this. Someone has to put a stop to it.
If I could have, I would have done it a long time ago.
But Date, I'm just helpless in this case. You must see that. What can I possibly do?
What about counseling?
I did recommend that. She told me, I'm not sick. Why should I go see a doctor? Mizuki is the problem. Mizuki is the sick one.
Maybe it's best if Mizuki and Shoko are separated.
No, Mizuki would never leave Shoko. She wouldn't hear of it. Mizuki and Shoko are practically attached at the hip.
Even with all of the hitting?
Yes. Even if she's abused on a daily basis, even if she's treated like garbage, maybe Mizuki is hungry for love. She craves praise and attention and physical affection. She wants it from her mother. That's why she's so attached.
Couldn't you step in and take over the parenting?
I have a company now,
Lemniscate.
and we're at a crucial stage of development. I can't take even a single second out of my day to deal with a kid.
I mean, you might say that Mizuki is also at a crucial stage of development.
Hey, that's your daughter you're talking about. Maybe because you two can't cooperate on raising a child, Shoko is having trouble coping.
That might be it. Maybe this is partially my fault.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. You two are both awful parents. I knew about the whole thing. That's why 4 years ago, I decided to start taking care of Mizuki. Mizuki, you did nothing wrong. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Not one single thing was your fault.
And I guess that's it for our trip to the amusement park, which is full of sad memories. And it turns out that Mizuki had remarkably poor parents. Just incredibly poor. We're gonna go to the Ikume Shrine now. Unfortunately, we did not get to see a flashback of the day when apparently Date just took Mizuki home and said, well, I guess you're living with me now. And just see how that went.
Huh? Why are we at the shrine?
Why do we go anywhere, Mizuki? Because we're looking for someone with a wound in his leg.
Did you come here to pray that you find the criminal?
He came here to remove some pants, Mizuki. I don't know if we'll find anyone here to do it to.
No, I don't believe in God.
But I do believe in AI, which is sort of a man-made version of God. There's one living in my head right now, Mizuki.
Wow, how edgy teen of you.
And don't call me a teen. You're 12.
Well, you said that you got the shoulders of a 40-year-old.
That's not even remotely similar.
So why are we really here?
I sometimes come here when an investigation stalls. It helps me think. Sometimes I even solve the case from here. This is a quiet, peaceful little spot in the middle of a violent city. It's calming. It keeps all of the bad thoughts away.
Didn't expect you to be such a poet.
You could at least call me a romantic.
Same thing.
They're not at all the same thing. It's the difference between someone who's frugal and someone who's cheap.
You're stubborn about weirdly specific things.
About your training.
Coming here reminds me of when I trained you.
Yeah, it's been a while since we came here last.
I have nothing more to teach you. Let us see the results of your training.
Leave it to me!
Are we going to see some 1-inch punch?
Begin!
How's that?
Well, this is on you.
Hey! What are you two doing?
Mizuki, run for it!
Wait for me!
I feel that Ryo never quite got to that level, no matter how much horse dance or 1-inch punch he did. About the bullies. You didn't murder them, did you?
By the way, whatever happened to those kids who bullied you?
Oh, did I not tell you?
No, you haven't said anything about it. I didn't want to pry.
They stopped bugging me as soon as I threatened to fight back. They targeted some other kids instead. They did terrible things. So I broke all their front teeth.
Jeez.
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on! What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible. And you?
It's a secret. When you tell people your wish, it won't come true.
Then why did you ask me?
Because if your dream doesn't come true, mine is more likely to.
You're more crooked than a hernia.
Huh? Anyway, where to next?
For my dream to come true, yours must fail. It's only logical. But it looks like there's nothing else to do here. Let us head to the cold storage warehouse. Possibly there could be blood on the floor? That seems like it could be important. The blood spraying on the floor. Blood that used to be in the body of the polar bear.
This is where Iris and Ota almost got killed, right? It gives me goosebumps.
You scared? That's rare. You need to chill.
You need to get better jokes.
Oh, I understand. Chill, meaning both cold and relax. A pun intended.
Don't explain it. It's embarrassing.
It looks like there's someone investigating that blood over there. Any leads?
No, not so far.
Do you like your line of work?
Well, I don't dislike it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Of course, depending on the case, sometimes it does get pretty discouraging. But that just makes the job all the more important, right? It means it really makes a difference in the world.
That's what you gotta tell yourself every day you wake up.
You're a great guy.
You should learn from him.
Do you know why I do this job? What keeps me going?
I heard you became a cop so you could steal underwear from the gym and not get in trouble.
But besides that...
Who told you that? I'll show them trouble.
We see each other a lot.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe in a previous life we...
Taro. You must be Taro, right?
No, I'm not Taro.
Inspector is looking over something. Looking over this blood.
Ota was down around here, right?
Correct.
The bloodstains there must belong to Ota.
Correct.
No, wait. That's where the polar bear's leg was pierced by the hook.
So did Ota fall right onto the bloodstain?
Date, I've analyzed the blood. The bloodstain here is not from a single person. 2 different blood types are present. One of them is most likely Ota's. The other...
Hey, do you have DNA forensics on that bloodstain?
Of course, yeah. I already sent it to the lab to be analyzed. I'm just waiting to hear back.
Why are you waiting?
I got an achievement for something. Appendix analyst. So did I complete the did I get like a number of entries in the appendix? I wouldn't think I completed it by now. It seems like there's a bunch of the game left.
Because that blood is from Ota Matsushida's wound, right?
Wrong.
I didn't think there was any need to rush the results.
Tell them we need it analyzed urgently. Highest priority. The culprit's blood is mixed with Ota's.
Yes, sir. Understood.
You did it, Date. We're making progress.
If this goes well, we can identify the criminal with a single test. But it might take some time for the results to come out. No point waiting here. We might as well check somewhere else.
Got it.
All right, well, it seems like something actually happened. You have identified that the blood might contain blood from the killer. But then again, the person in the polar bear costume ended up, not, as far as we know, not actually killing anyone. Doesn't necessarily mean it was the person who killed Renji or Shoko. Video camera and laptop. That's what the criminal used to stream. An ice cutting machine. That's the workbench, yes. No clues here. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but go. And that is to go to Lemniscate. What's happening here? Maybe we'll meet Iris here. No, would Iris still be in the hospital? I think, yeah, she would still be in the hospital at this point. All right, let's talk to the receptionist. Have you seen anyone with an injured left leg?
Nope, sorry. But I did see a guy who had legs like a horsehair crab.
What does that even mean?
What? Sounds horrifying.
I want to touch your two big binders. They're on the desk. They might have incriminating information.
Oh, this is embarrassing. But okay.
Seriously? Really?
Yep.
Date, what are you doing?
Sorry, what?
Does this have anything to do with the investigation?
It has everything to do with the investigation.
No.
And by the way, what's your cup size? Like the mug, your coffee mug? Do you like an extra large coffee? Yeah, you might, since you're like sitting at this desk all day. Maybe you just need extra caffeine to stay awake, it could be.
Oh, 2.
Well, of course it would be 2 cups.
3 cups would be a nightmare.
Date, why are you asking that?
All information is relevant, Mizuki. You never know what might come back. You don't know what you might have to tie together to find the culprit. Let's go to Atami together.
Huh?
What?
What are you doing?
It's all relevant.
I'm putting the investigation on hold. I'm going to Atami with her. I've made up my mind. You can't stop me.
Side effects of the medication. This is acute brain failure.
Oh no, not brain failure. And we can still keep clicking it.
Wait, are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
I'm a man who never jokes, ma'am. Sure?
Date, you're being annoying again.
Do you know how angry I can get, Date?
You can just keep clicking it.
Let's go to Atami.
Okay.
And off we go, I guess. Well, we just pulled the eye out and left it on the floor. I mean, now we only have one eye to see out of. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, yeah? I mean, I guess the police officer life was not for us, after all. I mean, this just seems like a much nicer place than we were before. That sounds like a pretty fun life, honestly. It's never boring, I guess. Finn. I guess we also left Mizuki in the receptionist, by the receptionist desk as well. Guess we left her there. Just drove off? Yeah? Well, I mean, the flowchart does not... I don't think the flowchart sees that as an ending. It says this is ongoing. So, I guess that is not a real ending, since that did not actually end the path. We started here. Now we're here. And I guess Date just took the option to just throw his old life away. Who cares who killed Shokunodami and Renju? It doesn't really matter. You can just dedicate your whole life to these miserable murder investigations. Is that really what you want to do? Or do you want to just swing for the fences and take the receptionist to this sort of beachside resort town it kind of looked like and just start a new life working in the carnival? Sometimes you just need to make a move like that, you know? You just need to just say, goodbye, everyone. It's time to start over for old Date. Whose blood was mixed with Oda's? I guess we'll never know. And we won't even need to think about it, because we're just living in paradise now. I guess we'll take a break and come back in a few minutes and we'll continue this. I am pumped to solve some mysteries and not go become a carnival worker with a receptionist. We're going to reopen the investigation. We're not done. So we were at talent agency Lemniscate. Yes. All right, so maybe no reason at all to talk to the receptionist, I'm not sure. We didn't learn anything from her. So maybe let's just talk to Mizuki and see what she has to say here. There we go. About the person with the injured leg.
Mizuki, could you go to the office? Ask them if they've seen anyone with an injured left leg.
Got it.
Looks like it didn't go well.
No.
Let's check out your dad's office.
Good idea. You might find something important in there.
We did not find anything. I guess we're not even going to see his office.
Do not be discouraged. Bad days and sore feet are part of the job.
Time to earn my paycheck, I guess.
I guess we haven't been doing that so far. Oh, I guess we can leave. But let's first ask, do you have any memories of your dad here?
Sometimes we would talk when I came over to hang out.
What kind of things did you talk about?
Nothing special. The usual.
The usual?
Are you doing well? Have you been eating right?
Ah, so that's the usual.
Well, I guess we'll go. And not retire from the police. Let's go to Sunfish Pocket. Feels like it's been just yesterday that we were here and found your dad dead. I'm about to say your dead's dad body, but that doesn't make sense, does it? That's just like switching words around.
I guess it was a waste of time.
What did we think we could find here?
Yeah. I didn't find any clues.
Can you think of anything?
Not really.
I'm sorry for bringing you here, Mizuki.
Because this is where Daddy's corpse was?
Well, that is the main idea, yes.
I told you before, it's fine. I was the one who said I wanted to come with you, so...
So I understand you have a platinum trident here? Seems like you come here a lot. Well, I hope that the food is not ruined for you. Considering, what we've seen here. Let's get going.
Yeah. Nothing we can do here.
Let's map it. Central Hospital.
Mizuki! And Date.
Well, what's that look supposed to mean, Oda? I want a big smile. No big smile for me?
Ota, are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I don't want to get in your way. I should head home before I cause any more trouble.
No, not at all. You're fine right here.
No, really, I should go. I'm sure that he has more fun with his friends than with me. So...
Let's put friends in quotes, I think.
Thanks, Mizuki.
Huh?
You came to visit me, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
It would be awkward to admit we are only here for the investigation.
Yeah.
Have you remembered anything?
No, just what I told you yesterday.
All right. If you weren't in the hospital, I would slap you upside the head so hard you start remembering things again.
Like shock therapy?
That's a good idea.
Whoa, old school. I thought Abyss was more future tech than that.
We are, but if it ain't broke, you can learn a lot from the past.
I see. Maybe you should hit him.
No. No way.
Ota's pretty energetic for being in bed all day.
He's the type that gets annoying around women.
How are you doing?
Forget me. Are you okay?
Oh, is someone concerned about the head wound that they inflicted on me?
You passed out last night.
Yeah, I'm fine. I feel much better after a good night's sleep.
It sounded like you were having a nightmare. You kept moaning something about Reika.
Seriously?
Seriously.
About the investigation.
So, we still don't know who the culprit is?
If you remember anything at all, please, tell me.
Well, maybe that all depends. If you could get me, say, Tessa's toothbrush, it might jog my memory.
And Tessa should just start selling her hygienic goods after she uses them. Apparently, she would really make a mint.
Are you really gonna do this in front of Mizuki?
It's fine. Mizuki proofreads the light novels I write. I'm sure she's used to it by now.
I didn't know Mizuki was exposed to such filth.
What are you making her read?
Lots of things, like...
Wait, Mizuki! You don't have to tell him!
This guy just corrupting my adopted daughter. About Iris.
Have you heard about Iris? The nurse was talking about her a minute ago.
That she's still in the ICU? Yeah. Apparently the surgery went well, but she hasn't woken up yet.
Hey, Ota. Next time we should fold 1,000 paper cranes. To wish that Iris will get better.
Yeah. We could even make her a life-size crane.
That would require a large sheet of paper.
That would be a somewhat troublesome gift.
About Oda.
I heard that you fought off the killer and saved Iris. That's so cool, Ota. You have a wound of honor.
No, not really. Well, I guess a little. Calling me a hero. It's kind of embarrassing.
I didn't call you a hero.
It is a good thing Iris was saved, but he's still irritating.
Even more irritating than seeing cosplay in public.
Date's a thing against cosplay. That just came out of nowhere. Should we get going?
Yeah, let's go.
Wait! You two just got here!
It's okay. We saw you. Now we can go.
We already have Ota's testimony. It is unlikely he has any further useful information.
Right.
Where to now, Date?
Let's see.
Yep. Sorry, Oda. Got places to go, things to do. Trying to find someone with an injured leg. Not going so well so far.
So that's the situation.
I see. Someone with an injured left leg, huh?
About the culprit with the injured leg.
Sorry, no idea.
Damn. I thought you, of all people, would know something.
I am an informant, but really dangerous information doesn't just come rolling in here. But I promise, I'll keep my eye out for anything.
Please do.
I guess...
If I find something...
I guess Mama is tall enough to have worn the polar bear costume.
You have to take a bath with me.
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Because you take up all the hot water.
That's your issue?
I promise I won't. I'll even take the costume off.
It's a costume?
Mm-hmm. And I look good without it.
Do you know anything about the new Cyclops serial killings?
I've looked into it, but I still don't have anything useful for you. The case is still as fresh as a young man's juices.
Well, I mean, maybe not quite that fresh.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
About Mizuki.
I never got to tell you, but I think she's very cute. I could just eat her up.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. I only really want to eat men. Oh, Date, what are you making me say?
You said that on your own.
Oh, come on. Isn't a gentleman supposed to cover for a lady's slip of the tongue?
Who is the lady Mama is referring to?
Don't ask me.
Is it time to go already? Well, we could probably talk to Mizuki. Yeah. Still not used to Mama?
No, I am.
You sure? You still look a little scared.
A little.
Haha, scaredy cat.
Laughing at me.
Yeah, because it was funny.
I'm going to expose your browser history.
But don't say anything you can't take back, Mizuki.
What?
5 ways to take home a cabaret girl? 3 minutes with a married woman?
Stop! I'm sorry.
What is in the backpack that you have wherever you go?
Hey, Mizuki, what's inside that backpack you always have on you?
Why?
I'm just curious.
Well, water, dehydrated bread, chocolate, biscuits, a flashlight, a hand charger, Swiss Army knife, a candle, matches.
Is Mizuki a prepper?
Triangular badges, a first aid kit, whistle, portable toilet, a plastic bag, duct tape, a grenade, a magnet, disposable hand warmers.
She totally is a prepper.
Do you have an entire disaster relief kit in your bag?
Better safe than sorry. I'm ready for anything.
Perhaps I misheard, but wasn't there an illegal item in there?
Right, the Swiss Army knife. Yeah, I'll look the other way.
Look, Date, you don't know when it's gonna go down. It could go down at any day, at any time. You don't know. And then you'll wish you had this bag. You have a problem with gay people.
No, not at all. I see gay people on TV all the time, so it's not weird to me. The LGBT community is rich in sensibility, has excellent taste, and is full of talented artistic people. And they share a common struggle. It makes them more sensitive and capable of sympathy. That's why so many of them are kind and caring. And they choose how to live their lives on their own terms. It means they have a strong backbone. So because of all that, I really respect them. They're even kind of cool. And that means you too, Mama.
Oh, I love it! Bravo! 6 million yen to you!
You can transfer it to my account.
Well, I guess it's only time to go.
Thanks for the chat, Mama.
Oh, leaving already?
I have an investigation to finish, but I'll be back.
You are so impatient, even though you take your time in bed.
Don't say things like that.
In bed? What does that mean?
Oh, you've read Oda's light novels. You know what it means.
You don't need to know. Let's go.
Let's map it. Only one place to go, and that's back to Abyss headquarters.
Date, a call from boss. Shall I connect you?
No, wait. If I take the call, Mizuki might ask questions.
Are you talking to yourself again? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Exactly.
I can put it on speaker.
Please.
Date, are you with Mizuki right now?
Yes, what's up?
I need you to come to Abyss headquarters with Mizuki.
I was just heading there. Did something happen?
Yeah, the head office is here.
Oh no, the head office.
They want to get information from Mizuki. We here at Abyss have her testimony, but the rest of the MPD wants to hear from her. They didn't get anything from her last time. They want to do an official questioning. This order comes straight from the top.
The top?
We don't have the power to say no. So, please.
You heard her.
I don't want to. I want to keep investigating.
There's nothing we can do. We can't fight the power of the state.
We're all helpless before it, Mizuki, you understand.
You are the power of the state.
Abyss is a toenail on the foot of the state. As far as they're concerned, we don't really do anything, and we don't have any say in what they do.
Well, yeah, they're kind of right that we don't really do anything. They kind of hit the nail on the head on that.
And anytime we get too troublesome, they cut us off.
Why? Ugh, stupid Date.
Well, the head office is here. Maybe we'll get to meet whoever it is that the boss answers to.
Sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry about it. I'm just a slave to you anyway.
Oh, come on. I don't treat you like a slave, do I? Just because I sometimes make you lick between my toes?
Ew.
Ew, what?
I didn't lick anything.
Look, Mizuki, you're going to have to learn that when you join the working world, you're going to have to do some things that maybe you're not exactly proud of.
Anyway, thanks, Date. And don't worry about Mizuki. I told HQ to take it easy.
Mizuki, just make sure you behave and listen.
It'll be over soon, don't worry. Besides that, Date, there's something I have to tell you. You have a message from one of the inspectors at the warehouse.
Is it about the blood?
He wants to give you some information in person at the warehouse.
About the blood.
Could he have...
The blood.
The blood results?
The blood.
I'll head over right away. Mizuki, be a good girl, okay? Jeez.
Okay, I don't know why we have to go there in person to find out about the blood results, but I guess that's where we're going.
Date, sorry to make you come all the way down here, but I have the results of the DNA analysis.
What did you find?
It's just like you said, there were 2 different blood signatures. One is definitely from Ota Matsushita. The other...
Huh?
Huh?
Well, we got the results, but...
Huh?
We couldn't find any matches in our database.
That is not surprising. HQ does not have a complete record of everyone's DNA.
Yet.
What now? What now?
Do not panic. I have a piece of information I think you should know.
What is it?
I have discovered a suspicious person at your 12 o'clock. 200 yards. He's looking this way.
A person?
A human figure. Let's zoom in. Well, well.
That's...
So Sejima.
I don't believe it. His left leg.
Huh?
Tear his kimono off, Date. Strip him. I just really want him to do it, and it turns out that So is not injured.
Damn it! It's him. So's the culprit.
Calm down. We cannot yet make that conclusion. He was only dragging his left leg.
But he's been all over this case so far. Shoko and Renji are both in bed with the Kumakuras, and the Kumakuras know So. And not just that. We saw him in Iris's Somnium.
Right, kissing the purple person.
Still,
Needed boobs there.
And he has no alibi. No alibi for Shoko, Renju, or the warehouse.
Date, calm down. The only thing we have so far is circumstantial evidence. We also do not have any established motive. Why would he kill Shoko and Renju?
Maybe for the kick, Saiba. Did you ever think about that?
Why would he cut out Iris's eyeball?
Well...
He's a big A-set fan, and he wanted a souvenir. I mean, you've seen how Oda's been talking about her. Also, Moma, in another timeline, just want like things like her toothbrush and her underwear. It's not so much of a stretch to say that maybe an obsessed fan just wanted her eyeball.
However, I do agree that So is suspicious.
Do you agree with me or not?
I am explaining to you that we currently do not have enough evidence to bring him in.
That's why we need to strip him naked. We gotta take the old man's clothes off.
Confronting him now would only result in him denying everything.
He won't be able to deny that leg injury once he's naked.
We need direct evidence.
That's why we need to get him, like, in public, like, in, like, he's making some sort of public statement, you know, as a politician. and then we get him from behind and the clothes come off. I just really want that to happen, and it turns out that he doesn't have a leg injury.
Direct evidence.
The criminal's blood from the cold storage warehouse. If the DNA matches So's...
We have to extract some blood.
Right.
Get some blood from the old man.
To get So's DNA.
Cut him. We need to cut the old man.
The question is, how?
How can we get So's DNA? The hospital?
I checked their database. So Sajima has never received medical treatment at that hospital.
I guess that...
Not find So's DNA there.
Can we get him to, like, spit at us or something? So's house?
If you went to his mansion, his DNA would be everywhere. But it will not be easy to get inside. He has hired bodyguards as well.
That is true. What about Lemniscate?
What would you be looking for at Lemniscate?
I don't know.
So has no connection to the entertainment office.
Yeah, I didn't think he did.
Right.
Oh, but wait, what about the cigarette that he smoked at the Kumakura office? His saliva would be on it.
Hey, Aiba.
Would the cigarette still be in the ashtray? You'd think they would have cleaned it by now.
Do you remember when we went to the Kumakura's office Sunday?
Of course. I am incapable of forgetting anything.
Then let me ask you a question. What was on the table in front of the sofa?
The cigarette butts. So was smoking those cigarettes.
Exactly. And So's saliva might still be on the butts. If we have that, we have So's DNA.
Wait a moment. That was 2 days ago. The ashtray must have been emptied by now.
But there's a chance. We have to at least try.
I agree.
All right, let's head there.
All right, let's go there and ask MoMA if he has the cigarette butts from 2 days ago. Which you wouldn't think they would.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm here for butts, and I'm not leaving till I get them.
You fucking with us, old man?
Are we really old compared to them?
Date, don't bother.
I know.
That's right, just walk in like we own the place.
Hey, where are the cigarette butts that were in here? Huh? The cigarette butts from when I was here a few days ago.
We threw them away, of course, dumbass.
Where, dumbass?
Why do you care about some cigarettes?
I need them for the investigation of the new Cyclops serial killings.
I see. Just last morning, I heard there was a new victim. I didn't watch it, but I heard something about it being streamed online.
Poor girl got one of her eyes cut out.
I know that, idiot.
Sorry.
And you're here for the investigation?
Yes.
So if I cooperate, you'll help you arrest this guy?
Correct.
All right. Look around as much as you want.
Huh?
That was easy.
You said you were looking for cigarette butts, right?
Yeah, the one So was smoking.
So Sajima? You think he did it?
No, nothing for sure yet.
Hey guys, where's the cigarettes that were in here?
Probably in the trash in the back, boss.
Bring me the one that So was smoking.
Yes, sir.
Well, even though we have not established in this timeline that MoMA is a big ACET fan, it is coming back to make him
I didn't touch him.
more wanting to help us out with this investigation now that his precious ACET has been injured.
I'm being considerate, I see. But why did you bring 4?
There were a couple of other cigarette butts in the bin.
I didn't know which one So smoked.
MoMA,
I don't remember.
But So's cigarette is definitely one of these?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Date, remember the brand that So was smoking?
Yeah, we did see it.
Right. He was smoking.
What brand of cigarettes?
I've got it. It was a rookie. I am absolutely sure it was a rookie.
Do you have the brain of a hippopotamus?
Is that a good thing?
Together, Date.
Klein. I remember. So was smoking a Klein cigarette.
Correct. Let's return to Abyss. Pewter should be able to get DNA from it.
Got it.
Looks like you found it.
Yeah, I found the butt that I was looking for.
Thanks to you.
It's all covered with saliva.
Nah, this was nothing. Anything for Tessa.
Tessa? Did you just say Tessa?
What are you talking about, you Neanderthal? I said anything for Tesseract.
That doesn't even make sense.
Shut up! If you're done here, get your ass going.
All right. Whatever you say.
Time to get this butt examined.
I'm counting on you, Pewter.
You can leave it to me.
If the DNA on that cigarette butt matches the bloodstain in the warehouse,
There would be no doubt that So Sejima is our mysterious polar bear.
But where did the polar bear costume go is what I'm wondering.
how long will it take to analyze?
I wonder if we could find it in his house.
If I had 6 hours...
You've got 3.
That's totally unreasonable, but I suppose... I will do my best to have this analyzed in 3 hours.
You folded pretty easily on that one.
I want to catch the criminal as soon as possible. That's all. Now, because time is of the essence... Excuse me.
How is Mizuki, by the way?
They finished questioning her. I had one of the officers take her home. She should be there by now.
Good.
So Sejima. I can't believe it, of all people.
We don't know that for sure yet.
But you saw that his leg was injured, right? It's pretty damning evidence.
Don't be too hasty, boss.
You were saying the same thing earlier.
Anyway, let's wait for the results. That will clear everything up.
Yeah, you're right. I hope this won't be trouble.
Trouble?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Well, now I have to worry about it. Just like I was worrying about what happened 6 years ago, until you told me. But before you told me, I was worrying about it.
Pewter, is it true? The results are in?
Yes, the DNA I collected from the cigarette butt is a positive match to the bloodstain from the warehouse.
Really? It was So all along. He was the polar bear. He carved out Iris's eye and stabbed Oda, and probably killed Renju and Shoko.
Making So Sejima the new Cyclops killer.
Thank you, Pewter.
Don't thank me yet. Hurry up and get So.
Yeah, you're right. Boss. Boss, listen. The bloodstain in the cold storage warehouse.
I know. I got a report from Pewter.
Well, then you already know. I'm heading there right now.
Heading where?
Where else? To So's house.
Date, I'm sorry, but you can't do that.
What?
I can't let you get So.
Boss, I don't understand.
This comes from the top.
The top?
So and the head office have been tight-knit for 20 years now. They can't go against So's wishes. It's corruption and bribes to be sure, but there's also some kind of blackmail.
Blackmail?
So knows something. Something that the public can never know. If that secret got out, the authority of law would be thrown into question, and the entire police force would be at risk.
That's quite a secret.
So has something on HQ?
He knows something that would undermine all authority?
Yes, almost certainly.
Well, that just makes me curious.
That's why I can't let you go. Do you understand?
Hell no.
I see. Then I'm sorry, but I have no choice but to take you off this case.
Hey, boss, come on. Are you serious? Are you serious? You gotta be kidding me!
I wonder if it has anything to do with the chemical explosion. Could that be the secret? We know that Sosajima sold his property for a lot of money.
Sure you want to do this? You still have a chance to turn around.
And then the chemical factory exploded, and then he bought his property back for nothing, for a pittance. But who else was in on the chemical explosion?
If you put your hands on So, you will never be able to return to Abyss.
I don't care. I don't want to work for a rotten organization in the pocket of some politician. When this is over, I'll open a restaurant in Okinawa or something.
Maybe I'll become a carnival worker or something. I don't know.
Wait!
Oh, should I make it a soba place instead?
That's not what I mean. You have a video message.
A video?
Look!
Mizuki! Shit!
You'd think she would be able to bust out of that.
Mizuki! Mizuki! Where are you? Don't worry, I'll find you.
Nope. Do we have to look? Is she under the sofa? Not here. What about under this table? Nope. The armchair? No. What about behind the speaker?
The hollow space in the speaker.
She's inside the speaker.
Mizuki is in there.
Yes, she is indeed inside the speaker.
Mizuki!
Date, hurry! Help her!
I know. Are you okay?
That hurt, idiot! Pull it off more gently! You're late, by the way. I was about to suffocate, just so you know. This is so typical. You're never there when you need to be. Just like 6 months ago. I was about to miss the bus, and you...
Actually, stay like that for a while. Huh? I don't believe this.
Are you okay?
I'm not hurt. My mouth stings a little. Thanks to you ripping the tape off my face. If I get fat lips from this, I'm gonna make you pay for cosmetic surgery.
Don't girls want bigger lips, though?
Who did this, by the way?
3 men. The doorbell rang and they said they were delivery men. I thought you had bought another one of your weird videos or something, so I opened the door.
Mizuki, it wouldn't take 3 men to deliver one of my weird
They
videos.
sprayed me with tear gas.
Did Did you see their faces?
No, they were all wearing masks.
They look like they were from, like, Counter-Strike or something.
It is probable that they are working for So. They may be his bodyguards or hired thugs.
It just makes me so mad. If they didn't get the jump on me, I would have... Pow! Bang! Bam! Wham!
I'm sure you would have.
Mizuki, I have just one thing to say. Never in my life have I bought any weird videos.
That's what you wanted to say?
We know who the culprit is, by the way.
What?
We identified the person inside the polar bear.
The man who tried to kill Iris and Ota?
Yes. And also, the man who killed your parents.
And, well, I mean, let's not go all the way there, Date.
Who?
Congressman So Tsujima.
So?
Do you know him?
Kinda. I've seen him on TV before. But why?
I don't know why yet. But it was definitely his blood at the cold storage warehouse.
I can't believe it. I'll never forgive him. I'll get him for this.
We're gonna go to So's right now. Like, apparently.
I'm going to So's house now.
Are you leaving me behind again?
No, not anymore. Even if I tried to leave you behind, you'd still come with me, wouldn't you? So are you ready?
What should I be prepared for?
So's bodyguards will be armed. It might get messy.
You're gonna have to dodge bullets, Mizuki.
Bring it. I'll put them in the ground.
Mizuki's ready for murder.
Don't kill them.
She lusts for blood.
We need him alive, and I need you to stay safe. Can you do that?
Always.
Always?
Occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Date, you have to understand. He killed my parents. I saw their bodies with my own eyes. If I turn back now, I'll go crazy.
I know. You don't have to say it.
Let's go.
5 minutes.
Alright, apparently we're gonna go storm the castle. We'll see how many bodyguards he actually has, I guess. Whoops. Clicked on something that made all the windows go down.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
It's only 3, so that's not too bad.
I came for So. Please, take me to him.
What are you talking about? He's sleeping and not taking any visitors. Go home.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I'm coming in.
Should have put a metal plate under the shirt.
I've
really
wanted to see this line.
We really should have expected that.
Nice punch.
Well, let me use a line too. This is the end for you, chump. Tsujima's orders, nothing personal.
Nothing personnel, kid.
That's what I thought.
Huh?
You're so predictable.
What?
Here I am on my knee, you pointing a gun at my head. But I actually had you where I wanted you all along.
Easy.
Nope. We're not even close to done yet. Look.
Oh no, there's so many clones of this man.
Bring it on. Let's do this.
Coming out of the bushes.
Kill them.
Date, I'll I'll take care of these guys. You get those, Date.
Are you okay?
Shouldn't you worry more about yourself, old man?
Jeez.
I'm off.
It's a good thing everyone around here are just terrible shots. You would have a big problem if anyone could actually aim. But I guess maybe they've never actually...
I can barely see.
Maybe they've never actually really had to fire their guns before. Maybe it's mostly just for show.
There are numerous hostiles. Too many for you and your revolver to combat effectively.
But you know what could distract a whole lot of them at once.
So what's the plan?
Do we happen to have a certain magazine with us?
Let's see. The island in the middle of the pond. Do you remember it?
Yeah?
Your favorite thing is on that island.
Oh?
My favorite thing?
And what's that?
A porno magazine.
Of course! Date's super reflexes activate.
What?
Oh, tap X.
Whoa! Porno mag! Huh? Where'd the porn go?
Date, load evolver with wire bullets.
What am I shooting at?
Above us.
Above us? Why?
No time to explain, just do it!
What was that? That's supposed to be a warning shot or something? Now throw us the gun. Come quiet.
Date, do as I told you!
Don't you mean surrender?
Do it! Do it or we die!
Nope. X and down?
Get them!
They fell for it.
What do you mean?
Just watch. You will see in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Iba, you murdered all these men. I mean, I know that our lives were on the line. Technically, we're a murderer now, I think, Iba. You know, the porno mag thing. It's such a dumb running gag. It is so dumb that it's starting to become funny.
You lied to me again.
I have already explained this to you. If you hear the words porno magazine, your reaction speed increases by a factor of 3.6. A rather convenient function of yours. Why wouldn't I take advantage of it?
Damn it. How did you know about the lightning?
You know, I find it very unbelievable that Date has never bought any weird videos. I don't think I believe that.
Satellite imagery, atmospheric conditions, and other factors. However, I predicted the lightning would fall elsewhere, so I had you launch wire bullets to direct the lightning to the pond.
Anyway, where's Mizuki?
I will scan for her.
That sounds like the tear gas.
Mizuki! Wait for me! I'm coming!
Not here.
I detect trace amounts of capsaicin in the air. Mizuki appears to have been sprayed with tear gas.
No.
Her one weakness. Check the vase. Guess we are not going to check that vase.
This is...
Her favorite pipe.
Mizuki's metal pipe.
She wouldn't go anywhere without her favorite pipe.
That's you, isn't it? I can see you clearly from here.
What?
One more step, you will be killing this child.
He is taking Mizuki hostage.
It's simple. Go home, Doctor. If you do, this girl lives.
Date, look around. Mizuki must be nearby. Have you looked on the other side of the sliding door?
Not yet. But I know there's another room back there.
We could X-ray. Yeah, there they are.
There she is. Mizuki!
That is So holding her.
Son of a bitch is using her as a shield. Why isn't Mizuki fighting back?
She does not appear to be conscious. I cannot determine why. But she is breathing. She is alive.
I have to do something.
Wait, don't move. Remember what So told you.
That he can see us somehow.
There may be a sensor or something similar in this room.
Or I could just shoot him in the head.
I would stop that line of thinking. If you shoot now, there is a high chance you will hit Mizuki.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Let me think. Date, load Evolver with spherical bullets. Then, pick up that metal pipe on the floor.
Does this not count as moving? Well, if she says so.
You need to do two things. First, throw the metal pipe toward the southwest corner of the room. Then, immediately shoot a spherical bullet at the pipe. No questions, there is no time to explain.
You sure this will work?
If you time it correctly, yes. My calculations are never wrong. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go!
seems a little unlikely.
Mizuki!
Date!
Mizuki, move!
What?
What do I do?
Date, don't! It will hit Mizuki!
Shit!
No! Impossible!
No. No way. Date, no! Don't die! Don't die! Date!
We got a bad end. I guess that's because of the choice I made right there. I guess that's not a real ending. Yeah, let's save. Let's see if we can just start right from there. Like, from right there. And see what else I could have done. I only saw the one option, which was to shoot so. Well, let's see what else we might have been able to do.
Mizuki! Mizuki!
Date!
Mizuki, move!
What?
There's Mizuki. We can protect Mizuki.
Damn it.
Pathetic. Killed by your own father.
Oh, that's quite a twist. We're just going to say that right there?
By the way, do you like fireworks?
Well, everyone loves fireworks, Dad.
Let me show you the most beautiful firework you'll ever see. But don't blink. It'll only be a flash.
Oh, do I shoot so? Is there there's light? Lighting. The lights aren't on. I guess not. Doesn't seem like I can move this around. There's so? Shoot, 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 shoot. Sure.
How do you like these fireworks?
What?
I just want to go to the cabaret club.
What? What? What did you say? Hey, quit fooling around. Come on. Date, get up. Hey. Hey. Date. Date. Date!
And we're going to another day? Because that seemed like there were going to be some credits rolling, but maybe not.
I know even the best of us can be taken out of commission by a simple cold. But I always thought Date was above that somehow. Like a hero.
A hero?
Heroes are supposed to be invincible. Even if the odds are stacked against them, something miraculous happens to save them. That's what I thought would happen to Date. But instead, here he is.
You make it sound like he's dead.
Right. Sorry.
Date has an artificial eyeball called an AI ball in his left eye socket.
Okay, so Mizuki finds out about it now.
That's exactly where So shot him. So it acted like a kind of shield. Because of that, the bullet didn't go through his brain. It saved Date's life. The surgery to remove the bullet was successful, and now all we have to do is wait until Date wakes up. That's what was supposed to happen anyway. But instead...
It's a bed. A bed with my pet lying on it. Perverted old man.
Perverted old man.
No response. Idiot?
Idiot?
Still no answer. What about stupid?
Stupid.
But still no answer. About Date's condition.
It's strange, isn't it? The surgery was successful. No EEG abnormalities.
But he still hasn't woken up.
I think I might know why, but if I'm right, it's nothing any of this medical equipment can fix.
He simply lost the will to live.
The problem lies in his soul.
His soul?
Something's going on in his consciousness.
There's a good Date and an evil Date fighting in there. About Date's punishment.
Don't worry about that. It's true that Date disobeyed direct orders, but that order basically came from So himself.
And since So's dead, that means there is no order anymore, is I think how it works.
And he's not going to be a problem anymore, is he? Date won't get reprimanded for this.
Oh, good.
So also no longer has his hooks in the MPD. We can finally resume the investigation properly.
About the AI ball.
Oh, that's Aiba.
Aiba?
Yeah, Date's partner. You saw him talk to himself sometimes, right?
More like all the time.
That was him talking to Aiba.
Oh.
About the new Cyclops serial killer.
All the evidence points to So Sejima. Thanks to Date, I think we can finally close this case.
That's right, just close the book, brush your hands off, we're done. Case is solved, game over.
Might even be a promotion waiting for him after this.
Nothing left to solve. It's all over. About Date's soul.
He's lost somewhere in his own mind.
Lost?
Well, maybe we need to put him in the Somnium machine.
He doesn't know the way back. Sinking over and over can have this effect.
How can he find his way back again?
Only one way I can think of. Maybe...
Paging Ms. Shizue Kuranushi. Shizue Kuranushi.
Oh, is that the boss's name? I don't think we knew that.
Please come to the nurse's station.
Looks like I gotta go. I'll be back as soon as I can.
What?
While I'm gone, keep talking to Date, okay? You might give him a reason to wake up. See you.
Talk to him. Huh.
Shizue Kuranushi.
Boss's real name is Shizue Kuranushi. Shizue Kuranushi. It doesn't fit her at all. Don't you think so, Date? Please, Date. Laugh about it with me.
Oh, wake up, you.
Date, wake up. Come on, wake up. Okay, big brother. You gotta wake up now. You'll be late for school. That's what you want to hear, right, Date? You want to be called Big Brother, don't you? I know you do. I've seen the anime that you watch.
Oh, let's not make any judgments based on the anime. It's fine art. I'll have you know. Fine art.
Hey, say something. Talk back to me like you always do. Argue with me. Tell me that you have good taste in anime. Date, it's not fun if you don't say anything.
You're so stupid.
Hey, Date. You're so stupid. You know that? Grade A, first class, king of the idiots. Why did you protect me? It was my own fault. I went into the mansion by myself, and then got tear gas sprayed at me by Soap. He hit me in the back of the head and I blacked out. This was all my fault. Everything I did was a mistake. But you came to save me. You made me look like an idiot, you know. Oh, wait a minute. I get it. You wanted to scold me, right? After saving me, you're never gonna let me hear the end of it. You suck, Date. Big, stupid jerk.
I noticed there's no option to tell Date that there is a porno mag on the other side of the room, which clearly, I mean, Aiba was the one who knew about that. So if Mizuki knew about that trick, she could wake him up pretty quick. Let's speak honestly.
Okay, since we're alone, I'll be honest with you. Earlier, Boss said that you were like a hero, right? I think so too. Deep down, you're a hero to me. You raised me since I was 8. Even when times were hard or you were depressed, you were there for me. The past few days, too. After Mom and Daddy, I was trying to act like it didn't bother me, but really, I was just holding it inside, staying quiet, pushing my feelings down. And I just took it. I forced myself to be happy, but inside, it hurt so bad, like I wanted to die. Sad and afraid and alone. My heart was about to break. But because you were there, I was able to fight it. You being there helped me be myself. But if you're gone, Date,
Wake up.
Hey, Date, wake up. Come on, wake up! What happened to your promise? You can't tell me you forgot. You promised, Date. We're supposed to eat stew.
I did forget about that promise.
Are you gonna break your promise? You're not gonna take me? That's not fair, Date. You liar. And God's a liar, too. I prayed at the shrine. I prayed that you wouldn't get hurt. But...
Do you want to save Date?
Yes.
Then I'll finish my thought from earlier. There's one way we can bring back Date. Someone has to sink into his brain and guide him home.
Someone?
Mizuki, I need a favor.
Mizuki, you're completely unqualified to do this, but I'm a pretty irresponsible boss.
Huh?
You synced with Date once before, right? Your synchronization levels were extremely high. You two are compatible for syncing. No one is more qualified than you. Please, please save Date.
Okay. I'll try.
Circumstances stay longer.
So annoying. You told me 1,000 times.
All right.
Mizuki, we're counting on you.
Leave it to me. Date, hold on. I'll bring you back, I promise.
Are you ready, Mizuki? Then let's begin.
Oh, so Mizuki just appears as herself in Somnium. However, as far as what she'll do in Date's Somnium, we're going to have to wait until next time to find out, because it is quite late, so I do have to save the game. Did go longer tonight than I intended to, but the flowchart has been a kind of action-packed tonight. Sinking in the captain. So, we are, I'm assuming, very close to the end of this particular timeline, as So is dead. We apparently have, we think we've solved the case, and since So's dead, everyone's happy. The only thing left is to bring Date back from his struggle of the soul. Though Aiba is technically dead, so that's not a great ending. I guess next time we will have to continue this, and very likely going to reach the end of this particular timeline. When we do, I guess we'll go back up the flowchart and head back to Iris' Somnium up here and head in this direction. But for now, this timeline is going down this way. I still don't know if this is making any kind of particular shape, this whole thing. But next time I'm sure we're going to reach the end of this timeline right here. Reach our third real ending. Technically the fifth ending, since we got the receptionist ending. Also, we got a bad end. So technically, the ending we would get here would be the fifth, though really the third proper one. And, So's our dad? I don't know where that came from. So is apparently Date's dad. And I'll have to think that over and think about how that actually fits into anything, because I don't know how that fits into anything. I have to think about that one. I guess we'll come back next time for more AI Somnium Files.